Sis, you was talking about it. I got to bring it back up. So
Okay.
you feel like you haven't been accepted by the church. Do you feel that way because, maybe your ministry is not specifically for church people? It's more for, the inner city, the community, the streets?
No, like my last single that's out right now is called Women of God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought when I made this music, I was making music honestly for Christians like me, believers like me, who have a relationship with God, and their focus is their relationship, no religious stuff, no, you know what I mean? Like none of that. Like, that's what I thought I was making music for. I didn't think that some real Christians and some church people just was like, nah, we don't want to, like, what? Like, my lyrics is straight, like, all God, you know what I mean? But because I come off a certain way, because I look a certain way, I don't blend in with the normal Christian hip hop girl that has been established, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Again, that's why I came out, because I didn't see myself in the music. So I wanted to represent for women like myself. And I felt like I didn't relate to a lot of women in Christian hip hop to the highest level, and that's okay. We all are different. We all have different fingerprints for a reason. You know what I mean? So, but I just felt like now, because I'm being pushed out, I feel it. I'm not crazy. I feel it that I'm being pushed away, not being accepted the way I'm supposed to be accepted within my own community. I feel like I'm discovering that maybe possibly I ain't supposed to make no music for them. So they're actually helping me discover my purpose within gospel music. You know what I mean? So even that has helped me realize my position and where I'm at right now. Like, and right now, that's what this new year is about. It's me sitting, trying to figure out, not take too much time, but really trying to figure out who I'm about to start making music for. You know what I mean? Because I honestly thought it would be amongst those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not. So it's showing that the streets do need me. I can relate to them. You know what I mean? I am them. And I can at least point them to God and have them remember God and have them feel like they could be loved by God. Like, and maybe I am the communicator for that or not. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try now that I see that I ain't for the people sitting in the front row of the church all the time. And that's okay too. Right. So I'm just honestly, like, right now, starting this new year, I'm really just trying to discover who I am and who my audience is, and getting the reality of what it is and what it ain't right now in this season, and being okay with that. And just going after who God need me to go after, honestly. So
I wonder how many of those young ladies or women who gave you negative feedback or negative energy support that Church Girls song by Beyonce. It's funny because we talked about, we need more songs like what you put out, Women of God, in this space. You put a song out like that and you said you feel like you got negative feedback from it. So it's sad. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's not that I have negative feedback and I still have to pull back myself and say, Angie, like, you knew. You know what I mean? You can't come in here expecting people to jump on everything that you're doing, because honestly, it's not even about the number of people. It's about the souls. Like, I make music for souls. I don't even make music for bots. I don't pay for streams. I don't pay for nothing. Like, I make music for people who got to bubble in stuff. Real people. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's really my focus. So sometimes I have to pull myself out of the middle of that and be like, hold up, who you think you is too? Because maybe you're supposed to make music for those 3 people or these 10 or these 100 or these, you know what I mean? And not be so focused. But I can say what I have noticed, which is very weird in a space, is that when I make my music, I don't really get like the feedback when I, how can I say it? When I make my music and my lyrics are my lyrics, I don't get really the support like that from, again, the regular spaces, non-Christian spaces. They cool with it. They are accepting that. They're getting familiar with it because they had no clue what Christian hip hop was at all. You know what I mean? But it's strange because in a space, they don't really support the music like that. But when I go out in the streets, they'll support that. So I be like, y'all are ramp and rave. When I go out and mingle with the world they call the world, y'all support that to the fullest. But when I just sit here and talk about God only, y'all ain't really about that. So what is that about? Like, I'm trying to
Status.
discover what that is, because
Status.
what?
We chase status, and I hate to say it, but we toxic as Christians. We
No,
chase status. So it's like
no.
when we see you around somebody, you around that celebrity. Oh yeah, we giving you likes, we giving you hearts all day. But like you say, you get on your live and you got a positive word to encourage a young lady who might be challenging and going through something. You don't get nothing. So yeah, we toxic. We toxic
Yeah,
Christians.
and then real quick before you move on, that don't make sense, because now let's pull up Beyonce. So if I was to get in front of Beyonce, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I'm not understanding, because if that's the case, why are we still judging those people that you just sit here and heart eyes all over? Why are we still judging people like that? Why are we still judging people who listen to those people, since y'all sitting here commending them all day and all night? So I'm that part. I'm new. Yeah. I always say I'm still new in this little space, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But it's helping me really narrow down what I'm here for, and I think that's really my focus right now. Is trying to focus on why I'm here, picking up little things and jotting them down, keeping them noted in the back of my head, and keeping them moving. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Again, I was in regular entertainment before. Right. I never thought that industry, of that side of entertainment and regular entertainment industry is in this as well.
Oh, it's here. It's here.
Yeah.